Sarah, Kennedy, Ashley. Yeah, but that's good. All the.
Let's go. We're good?
Cool, we are on.
We are back.
We're back in action here at the Boardwalk on Okaloosa Island for Emerald Coast Volleyball Week. We're headed into the women's final. This is going to be a battle.
I love it.
It's going to be a battle. We've got underage pilots, a bunch of young juniors, 2 commits to big schools, USC, UCLA, and FSU. And then on the other side, we've got Rockin' Tacos. And my partner in crime doing the color commentating has a little skin in the game. His daughter is actually playing in this finals.
The Riley Marshall, looking for back-to-back championships here at Fuds. She has committed to play beach volleyball in her grad school year at Austin Peay.
Love it. She's playing with Denise Devine and Bree and Devin Sowers. So we are off. Riley will start at the service line. Riley got a couple aces last game in the semis, and she starts off with a tough serve. They're able to make some meat of it, and Sarah Wood takes a big swing out of the middle, and that's a quick side out for the underage pilots.
I think that's what we're going to look for right here. You know, keys to the game, shut down Sarah Wood. You make it a one-dimensional, defend the outside. Yes.
Sarah goes middle when she's in serve receive, and she hits right when she's on defense. So we'll see how they handle this. Bree takes a big swing down the line. Ashley's equal to the task. That ball off the block of Bree. And underage pilot starts off 1-0.
Sarah Wood, big swing, high hands. You think she's nervous or scared or anything?
14. She's just a kid.
she's just a child.
Man, but absolutely unfazed. Jordan makes a big serve to that deep corner. Bree's able to come down with it. It'll be sort of an off-kilter play. Kennedy takes a big swing. Denise, what a dig. And she'll go in with a shot to Sarah. Sarah will dig. Sarah coming in with a big swing now. Riley,
here we go.
Like soup. Riley says, you're easy. She would never say that, by the way. And Sarah Wood off the hands of Bree.
I think that's the only way you're going to see kills is tooling the block.
Yes.
The defense here is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, Riley and Denise are not going to let anything fall, for sure.
Same on the other side. Ashley and Jordan will just suck up everything.
Jordan with a big topspin serve here. Riley has to run and set that ball, and it's a peach, by the way. But that ball is blocked by Sarah. Denise taking a swing out of the middle. Jordan digs. Oh, the pokey is, yep, Kennedy's in the net. Riley was there, so she says, no big deal.
I had it anyway, exactly. So nice to stop. You don't want to, you're already down 2-0. 3, then you start thinking.
Yes.
You're on the bad side.
Yep. So you got to survive the bad side. Big swing. Big serve from Devin. Oh, and Ashley tried to poke it backwards, and she just missed it.
So game planning here, that's kind of the way I think is you go after the 14-year-old, wouldn't you?
I don't know. After watching her play the last 2 days,
so
I don't think I would.
I don't
think I would.
So
if you wanted to take her out of system.
Yes, then it's a high ball.
Yeah. Big swing from Kennedy. Wow. And what's so cool about Kennedy, I played her yesterday and blocked her once, and she really, once she sees your hands, she can just carefully, like a surgeon, swing around you, and she will make you look like an idiot. And she absolutely made me look like an idiot yesterday. She had some huge swings. Just so keen on where the block is on the net, how to go around it, where she can turn her shoulders and tool you or go down the line. But she's a great hitter.
What we don't have is physical stats. How tall is she?
Oh, she's pretty tall. Okay. She's taller than me, so she's got to be over 6 feet. Easy. And not to mention has a good vertical, like knows how to jump, knows how to get up. Devin with a great cut on that ball.
Great swing there, boy. She sliced and diced really tight right there. That ball rolled across the net cable, didn't it?
Yes, walking the dog. Walking the dog. So that'll make it 1-3 Rockin' Tacos. Earned a point there, I think. Sarah swings out of the middle through the block. Got to close that block if you're gonna have any luck against her.
So yeah, what they're doing again, they're starting wide, recovering to the middle, which is kind of opposite of what you would typically do indoor. So I think they're going to have to maybe shade a little closer to the middle, recover to the outside.
Yeah, as Sarah Wood serves into the net, what I like about what they're doing with Sarah is in serve receive, she'll hit out of the middle, and Jordan will hit on the right, and Kennedy will hit on the left. But typically, what they have been doing with Sarah is putting her on the big swinger, blocking.
Yes.
So she will block on the right side. She gets another kill off the tape that time.
I think you
they're just leaning on her.
Micromanage right here. You know what? If you're going to get set every ball, you might as well pass every ball too.
Yeah.
So can you have the endurance to last a whole 15-point side out?
Yeah. And 15 points is a lot. You think 11 is a long game. 15 points is grueling. And as we saw in that in the semifinal, back and forth. So Sarah gets blocked that time. Bree finally makes connection.
It's a great block, jumping in the angle. Again, the wind playing tricks with you a little bit. That ball was left inside, or the wind blew it inside. So not exactly the best swing at a high contact.
Yeah, the best luck you have there is trying to tool it and use it and try to see if you can recover. And speaking of a tool,
there she is.
Kennedy tools off Devin. And hitting high hands there too,
yes.
You know, and that's what's really a good utilization by Kennedy is that she can swing off. She swings high, and if you are not getting vertical, good luck,
yes.
Because she knows how to look for those high hands. Devin with another slice. Man, she likes that. She likes that hard cross-court ball, and she could do it. Devin's tall,
yes.
Man.
If it happens once, you're like, oh, good shot. Did she really mean to do that? And then it happens again.
And you're, oh, okay.
And you're like, I guess we're going to have to adjust.
Yep, she's got that shot. Awesome. And she's got a nice, powerful topspin serve, which puts them in a little bit of trouble for underage pilots. Jordan swinging lefty. Bingo. What a swing. That is a great swing. Yeah.
Wrist away, Riley red, middle of the court, which most people would. Her shoulders are facing that way, but a little wrist away, just enough to get it around Riley.
Yeah. Devin kind of watched it go to. I mean, you just don't expect that, you know, from an off the set, but Jordan placing it really, really well. They're not going to give it to you.
No, not at all.
Denise with a pass. Riley back sets to Devin. Devin has to free ball that ball. Quick set to Kennedy. That ball's a kill. We're looking at 4-1.
You see some strategy going here. A lot of sharp angles, so you're making your offside blocker, making your big play some defense.
Yeah. Yep.
And Rockin' Tacos serving the 14-year-old Sarah Wood, who is responding, but you get a little miss here and there.
Sure.
Can she endure the long side-out game?
Yeah, taped ball there. So old school rules for those of you who are just tuning in for the women's finals here at Emerald Coast Volleyball Week. Everything's old school, so you can't tape the net on your serve. Got to be serving to score. Block is not worth one, which I got a lot of questions about that. You know, people watch the beach game and they're like, you know, I thought the block was worth one. And 4-man, not the case.
Nope, only in doubles.
And that ball rattles between the blockers and falls. It's a tough go. It's tough to track a ball like that.
Yes, that went ping-ponged back and forth a couple of times.
Yeah, Sarah with a really great topspin serve. Riley's able to fight off that block. See, that is smart volleyball right there. She knew that she was tight. She knew she was going to get blocked, and what did she do? She just ricocheted it off of there so that her teammate could make a play. That's huge. That's huge.
That is a what we call a point saver.
Yes.
Anywhere else, people would try to poke it and do something crazy with it, and she knew what to do right there.
Yeah. 1-4. serve for Rockin' Tacos. They'll serve Kennedy on the outside. And just a nice roll shot. Smart play there.
You're right. She's got game.
Yeah, and listen, she's seeing, all right, I've swung this many times. They've dug me this many times. And she just switches it up. Roll shot to the middle of the court. Then she'll turn line. Then she'll hit deep cross in that corner back there and make a perfect shot. She's got a really smart vision on the court.
I love the
What a pass
game within the game there.
Yes. Jordan high set to Sarah
Great
on the
set.
outside. Down the line, Denise is there. Riley struggling to make that. That was a fast ball. And the challenges of playing box, right? If you have a dig and it's fast and your hitters are releasing, it makes it very challenging to get to a ball like that. And that makes it 5-1.
Yeah, far cry from what it was in the fall when Riley Marshall's team went up at a huge, quick pace and then just kind of cruised on to victory. They're going to have to work.
Yeah. Riley, speaking of which, is serving now for Rockin' Tacos. She's serving 1-5. Sarah Wood passing. Shot. Denise is there. That ball's got to go. Bree gets it over the net. Wow, what a dig by Denise. That's a questionable contact.
No double call. Are we okay?
I think the crowd took a gasp too.
No call there. Again, you know my opinion, the longer you hold it, the cleaner it better be.
Yeah.
No call, though.
No call. Jordan will serve for underage pilots. The ball never lies, though. So we'll see what happens here. Was it a double? We won't know until the end of this rally. Maybe it wasn't.
No double.
The ball really doesn't lie. I've seen it over and over and over again. 6-1. So I stand corrected. It wasn't a double.
Underage pilots cruising right here, just doing their thing.
There's a method, and they've got it. Riley struggling to get that ball again. She's not able to save that one. That's a tough ball all the way across the court. It's tight. Riley's fighting a huge block in Sarah Wood. And Rockin' Tacos are going to have to change this up if they plan to come back. They got to pass off the net to give Riley a chance to set.
Rockin' Tacos need to score some points here on the good side.
Yeah.
You got 2 more point scoring opportunities. You've got to take advantage of the good side. The wind is your friend in this case.
Devin Sowers coming with a powerful topspin serve. Just wow. Yep. The overset doesn't work. Oh, that one does. It's a tough ball. That was a good rally, fast rally.
Just somehow saving the play. The ball control with all of these players are very, very good.
Yes. Wow, what a serve. That forces an overpass from Devin. Kennedy will take a shot to the middle, but that's dug by Bree. Bree coming up with a big swing. That ball's dug. Overpass, doesn't work again. Jordan back sets.
No call.
No call. I'm just gonna. Listen, bump setter here. I don't need to be calling ins because I'm a bump setter.
Can't double a bump set. I think we may have it.
Yeah.
Team huddle, maybe timeout, maybe not. Don't know.
It's 8-1. I think what they're probably looking at is like, do we want to change something?
Yes.
What do we want to do? I think there's probably some frustration.
Yes. And, you know, the coach comes out in me there. You can't get it all back at once.
Yes.
You can't do it that way either.
Yeah, that's an ace.
So looking dangerous here, a 9-1 side change going to the bad side, down. What do you do here?
I think you have to change something. I think you've got to change your lineup. I think you got to move around, even if it's just to make the server miss, right?
Right.
Sometimes you change something, like put Riley middle back and let Denise set one, and you give the server something different to look at, and it may cause a miss. But they're sticking with what they have right now. Let's see if it pays dividends. Riley sets Denise in the middle. Denise pokes to Jordan, the FSU commit. She's there. The lefty swings down the line. Riley's not phased. Bree swings off the block. It's out of bounds.
No touch.
No touch?
10-1.
Just missed that line.
The defense of Ashley Pater and Jordan Bulware is phenomenal, and Severio and Sowers have no answer right now.
Yes, except for that.
That's when you say thank you.
Thank you.
You thank someone.
Yeah.
I don't know who. But.
The volleyball gods. So Rockin' Tacos in a pretty big deficit here, 110. Bree is back at the service line. She's going to have to run up to make sure that Sarah or Jordan doesn't have an open net, but they swing it out to Kennedy, and boom, wow.
She drops a bomb. Denise on it, but that ball, lots of topspin on the good side, actually curves away from you a little bit.
Yeah, and that's tough.
It's
tough
harder
to
than
defend.
it looks.
It is harder than it looks, people. And volleyball's one of those sports too, when you're on the beach, people just come up, that ball's out of bounds. And they're just like, hey, can we jump in? And you're like, are you watching? Are you sure? Are you sure that you can do this? I mean, I've seen athletes just come out here and make absolute fools of themselves. Yes. And it's such a technical sport. It's so technical. Oh, Kennedy with a lefty on the shoot set with the lefty.
There is certainly some frustration there. That was, again, they're asking for 2.
I think Denise wanted a lift out of that because I think she thought Sarah shoveled that ball.
They just don't call lifts anymore.
Honestly, unless it's a bad connect, like on a dig, I haven't seen a lift called on the beach in a long time. Bree shoots it. Ashley's there. Jordan sets Kennedy. She cuts the ball. Oh,
have a lift
wow.
call.
Speak of the devil, and it shall appear.
There you go. Again, I get beach doubles. I get the deep dish set. I get it. You're not fooling anybody.
Did you think Jordan went deep there?
I was pretty deep.
Yeah.
And again, I'll give the long-winded dissertation here in just a second.
Come on.
Little confusion here.
Yep. Deep corner by Devin. What a smart play. There was a lot of confusion.
Yes, there was.
If you don't know what you're doing, chances are the other team doesn't.
Correct, exactly. Going back to the deep dish set, I get deep dish that if your touch, catch point, release point are very close together, I get it.
Yes.
But when you catch it above your head, bring it down, change the direction of the ball, and release it back in some S weird shape, I think that should not be. That one looked good right there.
Yeah, that was clean, and it was fast.
Yes.
It was faster. Jordan with the cut ball towards the line.
That's 2 on Riley right there. That's when reading and actually can be a curse, because you see it, you just know our shoulders face that way, and then the little wrist away. So you got to stay neutral more.
Yeah, and then just thinking about tendencies too. Everybody has a tendency.
Yes.
Jordan does this windmill thing when she swings big. That's an ace. Wow. A naked ace, Mike says. 11-2. I guess a naked ace is when nobody moves, nobody touches it.
I have to be honest, I've never used that.
I've never heard
before.
I've never heard it.
You learn something new here. Come to Fudge, you learn new things.
Yeah. That ball's in the net. A little oops.
All right. Rockin' Tacos have some work to do.
Yeah. Not over though.
2 more points on the bad side. You survive here, maybe get 2, and go to the good side, then things can happen.
Yeah. Jordan.
The ball control is phenomenal.
Wow. Sarah Wood chipping that ball. Denise is there. Bree swinging to the corner. Jordan is there. Set coming. It's tight and blocked by Devin.
There's
Devin
1.
so patient there because that ball really blew by Kennedy. Devin just keeping her steady.
And I want to throw out that 1 call on the set has automatically cleaned up the setting.
Yes.
Have you noticed that?
Yes.
So it's good. I get it when there's a lot of spin, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But something like this, they're better than what you're allowing them to do. So you call 1, and all of a sudden it just cleans up immediately.
Yes. And you've seen it with Ashley's set. It's high and it's coming out clean and fast.
Exactly.
You're absolutely right. It's funny because they're gonna see how much they can get away with.
Yes,
until
absolutely.
you call them, because it will come out clean.
That's the same in any sport.
Yes.
You know, what are the
How
refs
far can I
going to
push
do?
you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, right through the arms of Devin. Man, that's tough. It does not happen often. If you manage to do that on Devin, keep the ball, because that is a rare occurrence where it goes through her arms and she doesn't block it to the ground.
So just a side out, no lost point. You side out here and you go at it again.
Sarah with a great jump topspin. They'll set Devin now. Hard cross court. Jordan is able to get there quickly. Denise, what an up. Wow. Yes, great chip shot by Bree. Caused a little bit of confusion. Pokey coming. Devin's there. Riley just putting it high in the court. She had to work back to get to that ball. Jordan can't handle it.
A rare one.
Somebody will come. No, wow. And that's where you really get the juniors, when they're kind of like out of sorts and something goes wrong.
What do I do here?
Yeah, on the season side, they know exactly what to do because they know what's open.
Absolutely. And you know, I again, coaching my daughter, sometimes I say, you know what, just send it over high and deep and give yourself time to regroup. You're not trying to, you can't get a kill on a free ball more than
100%.
Just
There's been a lot of, Rock and Taco's been a lot of misserves. Devin just missing hers, Denise just missing hers. And in this game, it will hurt you. You want to be aggressive. You want to be aggressive, but you can't earn points unless you're serving. So got to hone in that and try to figure out, all right, do we want to keep the ball in the court for now so we can try to give ourselves an opportunity to get some kills?
I think the only way you're going to beat these
big
teams,
time swing by Sarah.
You got to swing, and even then,
what a shot by
as soon as I say that, you got to hit the ball to win. What does she do?
She jumbos
a jumbo to the deep corner. Give that girl some cocktail sauce.
Wow.
How about that?
The
so there's
jumbo.
2 plays that are like all of a sudden out of system weird stuff, and they freeze. But you can't hit a ball hard because they dig it.
Yeah. And Sarah swung hard line, and Denise just ate it up. Devin blocking that ball. Hard cross court shot coming. Nope. Riley's there. Did not even phase her. Devin will swing. Cuddy! Yes! The Cuddy from Devin. She was so off balance, too. That's the kind of stuff that I love. Like, how can you be creative in an imperfect play?
Right, off balance, falling, jumping backwards, and still have the contact on the ball to do what you want to do. That's athleticism at its finest.
That's Devin's bread and butter, that cut shot, and she's using it right now to her advantage. That's 4-11 on the switch. They're on the good side now, Rock and Taco, so we'll see if they can take advantage. Big swing coming from Kennedy. The ball's up. Riley just can't get to it. Banging into that Emerald Coast volleyball banner back there. Denise got a good touch on it, but it just out of the reach of Riley.
Yeah. And Kennedy, again, she's slicing, she's dicing, she's using power, short, she's got it all. She has every tool.
She is not intimidated by any block.
So would you double block? Can you do it with any type of tempo?
Right now, I don't know that is what's keeping them from winning this game. I think what's keeping them from winning this game is not earning points when they're serving.
Yes.
And miss serves and things like that. That's hard. But yeah, maybe switching up the block even. Oh, wow, Denise with another great dig. Ashley swinging now. Yep, she'll get it. And that was kind of a quick play, right? Ashley doesn't take 2 balls normally.
Right. But being, future college player, they can do everything.
Yes.
So don't think that, the hitter is not hitting. These kids are dangerous.
Yeah, all of them. That makes it 12-4 with that kill from Ashley. Jordan back to serve again. She'll serve. Bree, that's in. Wow.
They are just displaying everything. And good serving, good hitting, great defense.
And I hate to say it, but for Bree, there's nothing you can. That is a great serve. It hit the outside of the line and in.
As a lefty, that ball's cutting away from the passer who's trying to get it to target in the other direction. It's just a nasty serve.
Yeah. But Jordan serves the next one into the net, so it'll go back to Bree now. Or Devin.
Got a lot of work to do.
Devin's back at the service line. She's got it. She's got a good topspin serve. Let's see on the good side if she can work it here and try to earn some more points for Rock and Tacos. Jordan. Wow, what a pass.
Ball was moving.
And Sarah's got to stay on foot there. She puts it in the corner, but Denise is there. Riley, tight set. Riley's like, okay, I overset it, so I got to dig it. Here's another dig from Riley. Denise sets for Bree. Deep corner, that's it.
That is a point saver by Riley Marshall. Sorry, I'm biased.
I think Riley touched the ball 90% of that play on her side of the net.
I'm glad that 21 years of peppering has come in handy.
Riley just a
Throw her some props. I never made her pepper. She always came to me.
Wanted to pepper.
Let's pepper.
Micah's doing a little bit of a celebration for some women's fours winners.
There we go.
From a different bracket, from a different level. And that's what makes this game so cool, too. Listen, it's not only open out here. You have all levels of play.
I love that.
Yeah.
And if that's Women's A, the last thing he says is, welcome to Women's Open. I love it.
You are
no sandbagging here.
Yep, Devin, bad toss there. She comes into the court and falls. I think she knew as soon as she tossed it, it was going to be a struggle to get that ball in. It's 13-5. Underage Pilots 2 points away from flying into their first open win here at Emerald Coast Volleyball Week. Devin trying to go cross court. She does. I thought she was going to turn that ball back line.
It looked like she was leaning inside to get her body inside the ball.
She just took that ball where her body was going, and it was a great cross court shot. I think Ashley was thinking the same thing. She might try to turn it back line. So another opportunity for Rockin' Tacos to earn some. They're not going away easy. Bree back at the service line. I'm interested to see what Bree does to give herself time to get up at the net. She'll serve Jordan. They go to Sarah in the middle. Devin with a big block.
And I think that's where the game plan was at the beginning, but just Rockin' Tacos have just been just plagued by service aces, errors, missed serves, bad sets. Go after the 14-year-old.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to beat you, you make her do it.
Yeah. Another serve to Jordan on the right. Pokey is out of bounds by Ashley.
Got away with one there. There was no one.
Yeah, there was no one in the vicinity of that ball. That makes it 7-13. Chipping away. Took advantage of that good side.
Yes, that's exactly right. Now you have to survive the bad side.
Yes.
You've just got to be solid here with your serves, put the pressure on them, get your bigs up there to make some blocks.
Let's see if Bree can get another serve. They go to Sarah. She's swinging this time. Bree gets a good touch, gives Riley plenty of time. Denise with a perfect set. Devin just wide on the outside. It's a great set from Denise Devine.
I like the set. It was good. I think she had to jump inside a long way, which cut down a lot of her angle.
Yeah, and it made that ball go wide.
I did speak with Denise a little bit. I'm like, you've got some big hitters. They don't like tight balls. The big hitters want room to do what they want like that.
Yes, and out of bounds off Kennedy. Lucky there, because normally that ball is not that forgiving. It was an overset.
Those are the type of breaks that Rockin' Tacos are going to look at. Underage Pilots the other way. We lost a couple of point opportunities, or at least side-out opportunities.
Yes. Jordan with a great pass. He'll go outside to big block from Devin again.
And we get a fist
Devin
pump.
says LFG. That's a momentum shift,
Yes,
It is.
It
All you need is that one play to get your team motivated and fired up. And now it's 8-13. This is a whole different game.
That's a point on the bad side. Steal another one.
The side. They'll go to Sarah again. She's got a great pass in. She's swinging.
High hands. 14
years old. And she's big. And she can pass.
6'1", can pass.
Hit.
Very strong athletic build. Just cruising, doing her thing.
What grade are you in when you're 14? You're a freshman?
I have a 14-year-old. You're an 8th grader. You are an 8th grader playing in Fud's Open Final and playing really good.
And just just like dancing and, you know, like
Just
hey,
happy.
awesome. Here's another women's fours winners. I think these are the A winners. Either that or they're the runner-up.
Welcome to Oakland.
Mike doing his thing. They're back in action here, Denise. Whistle is blown.
Premature serve. They're waiting for the
R2.
public service announcement to get over with, I think.
Yeah. Kennedy will reserve. Deep float. Denise handles it. Riley's there. Bree coming up the block here. Sarah. Big dig by Riley Marshall. Wow. Devin will cut again. Sarah digs. They're going outside to Kennedy again. Big time dig by Bree. She'll swing open net in the corner. Dug up by Ashley. Riley digs the middle ball. They go back to Bree.
Just digging everything.
Got to find a way to score. How are you going to score? Devin blocks that ball. Big swing coming from Kennedy. How are you going to get a point here? How are you going to score? Oh, through her hand.
That is the first mistake I've seen this kid make. What a rally. But you
In
see
2
everybody
days.
just froze. They're just so tired. That's what this sand does to you.
Yeah.
It drags you.
She tried to handle that ball with open hands.
I think that was going to get called, even
Yeah.
if she did dig it.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was hard driven, but not enough to warrant it. Riley just digging everything over there. Devin steps out. She's blocked. Denise will try again. Devin will get it this time.
There you go. Keep it simple. There's 2 good points on the bad side for Rocking Tacos.
9-13 here. Just withstand. Timeout by underage pilots. They want a chance to rethink their strategy here.
And after that long rally, you know, maybe you're thinking, should they have taken that a point sooner?
Yeah.
After that long rally, they lost. So maybe they gave up one they shouldn't have.
Yeah, and Sarah, if it's me, my competitive mindset's like, I'm not taking a timeout after a mistake. Like, let me earn this next point. Like, I want this next point.
Exactly. I'm the same way.
But I can see where that would have been maybe a chance to reset and get the crowd less involved. You know, they were pretty involved after she made that error. But yeah, Devin swinging 2 times in a row. That is what I love about her. She's not like, she gets blocked or she makes an error. She's like, give me
first
back the
place.
ball. I want the ball back. And I love that about a player. I am not that way, but I love watching somebody who is.
I used to be that way.
Yeah.
Now when you kind of doubt yourself at my age.
You're more generous. You're like,
you know what?
ah,
Let's set the
you
big
could probably
guy
go
over.
to somebody else.
Let's set the young guy. I'm tired.
Another celebration for Women's A.
There you go. Thank you, girls. Thank
Congratulations,
you very much.
ladies. I love that about Mike and just wanting to celebrate each division's winner.
Yes.
They do the pictures and they celebrate everybody. They give out gear and swag. I think it's super cool.
And if you're a B, a double B, an A player, you don't get this that
No,
we're
yeah,
seeing.
yeah, you don't get the main
You
court
get
vibe.
this chance to get acknowledged in front of 2,000 people.
Yeah.
What's our attendance? Has anybody ever tried to
I don't
count?
know. I don't know if they have or not. But I mean, what was the women's semifinal court is packed, and you have a packed sideline on the other side, up near the boardwalk. I mean, it's
And I walked back through the boardwalk. It's standing room only on the walkway.
yeah.
And everybody above and the crab trap. What an atmosphere.
And your daughter just at the service line right now, eating this up. She's like, all right, I'm here. I'm here to win.
She said, this is my thing. I love this.
Oh, the little confusion. Denise sets Devin again. Devin with the roll shot, walking the dog again down that line. A little more confusion, more free balls coming. Riley goes outside to Bree. This time, big swing from Bree.
Haven't seen that type swing
That
yet
slice,
from her. That
yeah.
little wrist away, thumb down, in between. And that's a rare kill. Honestly, Ashley and Jordan have been scooping up everything. We got a game.
13, man.
That's 3 points on the bad side.
Yeah, Sarah this time forces that pokey. Devin, big swing coming. That ball's in.
Oh, mercy.
Yes,
What a
Sarah
bad
just
break.
dug that. Sarah on the other side just dug that ball with one arm. And Denise could not track it down all the way from the other side of the court. Just goes to show like how powerful these women's swings are. Like she just stuck her arm out and that ball flew on the other side of the court. Unintentional one ball. Not mad at it.
Absolutely not.
Great, perfect pass to Riley. Devon's shot coming. Kennedy can't handle it. See, Devon, I love that about her. Man, I've swung a couple times. I've gotten a couple kills. Let me change it up. Let me go short line and throw Kennedy off balance on the block, and it's a kill.
As a defender as well, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know where to go.
Where is she going to go?
I've just got to stay neutral and just hope for the best.
Devon is tuned in here. Tough serve coming. Sarah swinging. Big.
Wow.
You cannot rattle that cage. You cannot rattle that cage.
She has surpassed what any other 14-year-old in this nation could do here. I'm going to throw that out there.
Big crowd, big like.
She's not rattled. She's in the moment. She's just doing her thing. Loving volleyball.
Wow, what a serve. And Bree, what a pass. Devon swinging, gets it. What a serve and what a pass.
First contact, right?
Wow.
We talked about first contact earlier. That was a point saver.
Yeah, bettering the ball, making this game go back and forth, making these underage pilots earn it. Bree goes back to the service line. It's 10-13 still. I think it's been 10-13 for.
Well, Rockin' Taco's got 3 on the bad side.
Yeah. That ball was close. Bree tried to go short cross court.
And Kennedy was there, so you know maybe the idea is let's throw one to her and let's see what she can do.
Yeah, see if she can pass and then transition a hit. Bree, Devon will help Riley with that set. She's blocked. Devon's there, or Denise is there. Denise coming in now. The pokey causing some trouble here. The set goes outside to Kennedy. It's tight, and Devon gets it in the corner. The underage pilots are like, can we get an overcall?
Yeah.
Nope.
Not going to happen.
Nope. Back and forth. Denise Devine now will serve.
Point-saving play.
Point
by the Rocking Tacos.
Denise will go to the 14-year-old. She'll come out and bang. Riley's there. Devon sets Bree, but it's tight. Denise is there with a pokey up. Oh my gosh.
She is an expert pokey person. Yes. I've never seen anybody use it so much.
Out of bounds, 11-13.
That is 4 points
on the bad
side. Just survive the bad side, and they have done more than survive.
And clawing, and just every point is earned out here. Big time serve from Denise.
She pulled the string on that one. The bottom dropped out of that ball.
And it's a switch. Sarah goes to the sideline. She just got aced. And you said it, your strategy, like let's keep going at her and see how long she can survive.
Yes.
Let's see how long she can sustain this tough mental mindset. That's a great serve. Don't get me wrong, It dropped. Let's see if she can come back and pass this ball and execute like she has done so many times so far this tournament.
So switching, change your mindset here. Good side, hit a little bit harder.
Great pass from Sarah. They'll go outside to Kennedy though, so she can swing. Riley's there on the line. Denise, big back sets to Bree.
Wasn't ready
That's a
to
tough
hit that
ball.
Oh,
no, that will be called.
And just
that
like that.
will be called. We got a tie ball game, folks.
Do you think there's some nerves going on here?
I will say, what a play. What a play. 13-13.
Yeah. Knowing the competitors of Rocking Tacos, they're not done. They want more. They want
done.
More right now.
Oh, Kennedy, big swing, big sharp cross-court shot. Bree tried to handle it
squaring
overhead.
up to the net and coming back. Totally, it's just so deceptive to the offside blocker there. You just don't think it's coming.
Not that fast.
Not that fast. It's certainly not that fast.
Yeah. Jordan back to serve now. Top spin serve coming from the lefty. Big time serve there. What a serve. She aces.
Timely.
Devon. Very timely. And she wanted that because she just got called for the double. So she wants to make up for it. And that's a big time serve. Devon, that's a rare ace on Devon Sowers. Rare. And it was a tough serve.
I think that caught her off guard. Jordan doing so well with turning her wrist a little bit around the ball, just changing that predictable ball flight. And
this will be game point for underage pilots. perfect pass that time for Devin. Riley will set. Bree, nice, tool in the block. Sarah's like, ooh,
Sarah
that
felt
does not happen often.
She knew she had that ball.
She wanted it, and I think that that's what's so powerful about watching these kids play is that like they want to improve the play. They want to like, all right, I made a mistake. Like let me make up for it, and that's hard to do. That's hard to teach. There we go. Another point. 14 all.
I think we're seeing a little bit of fatigue. She had to stay deep and pass that ball, and they set her high ball in the middle. I don't think she was expecting that ball.
No, and she's, I mean.
Honestly, I think I would have gone to Kennedy there.
I think so too, and especially, you know, you've used her a lot. Try to spread the ball out a little bit, confuse your blockers, confuse the defenders. Kennedy, lefty, had to go left. Oh, it's coming. Denise gets that ball up. A little
scramble
confusion going on. Devin goes deep corner. Jordan's there. Perfect set by Ashley. Wow. Or Sarah. Nope, it was Ashley setting that ball. Sarah with a bomb.
Point saver. What a great play by Ashley Pater. On her knees, sending that ball to the back line.
With her back to the net.
Both defenders back there, and it completely took Rockin' Tacos out of their offense, so they had to scramble and didn't get a quality counterattack.
And man, a perfect set out of Ashley's hands for Sarah. She had her back to the net, and it just came out absolutely perfectly. That makes it 15.
I was
Devin
just
got aced again,
to say advantage Rockin' Tacos having the good side.
Yeah.
I take that back.
And so what they're doing right now is this wind is kind of shifted, so it's like a cross-court wind now. You can see it in the flags in front of us, and they're serving into it. And Devin is really having to fight to get to her sideline, and that ball is dropping in. Look at that.
She went sky ball.
She went sky ball. Denise handles it perfectly, as usual. Devin, she wants the ball.
Out of bounds.
And that's game. That's game.
You hate to see it end that way.
They come out with it, but what a comeback by Rockin' Tacos. Cannot have asked for a better women's final. 16-14 as the helicopter flies over from our local military here. What a great game.
It was fun to watch. You've got 18, 14, 21, a lot of young kids out here mixed with some very, very experienced players. It was very fun to watch.
Yes. And they've gotten quite a few wins this week. Jordan and Ashley Pater winning women's doubles.
Yes, open doubles.
Open women's doubles. And then I want to say they did really well. Jordan did co-ed doubles.
Yes. Well, Riley Marshall won with Caleb Blanchett, co-ed open doubles. So she got her championship, one of them.
Love it. Love to see it. Great game. You can't ask for a better game than that. 16-14 is a great match.
Rockin' Tacos did everything they could, scoring all 5 points on the bad side. And just unfortunately, wind change, bad play here, there. There goes the champagne.
Yes. Love it. Jordan splashing that champagne around. None of them are even old enough to drink.
This is true. 3 of them, I know.
But this is where the game's going, and it's so fun, you know. There's so many really, really great competitors that are up and coming. I'm excited to see where the game's going to go in 5 or 10 years.
Absolutely. The juniors beach programs around the country have accelerated, and you're going to, I predict you're going to see a cycle of a bunch of new beach players come in. And this tournament has got national notoriety that you got people from all over the country coming in just to play in this event.
Yeah.
It's a week. It's not just one tournament. That's the thing. You can play 4 divisions in 1 weekend, and you can get your fill.
Yeah. You can get your fill, and you can get your sunburn all right here in just a week. Yerba Mate is our Southern American organic alternative to an energy product. They are also an additional sponsor for Emerald Coast Volleyball Week, and we have our costume contest coming up, sponsored by 901 Volleyball and Champaign Volleyball. Whoever wins the contest ends up on the famous Fuds t-shirt.
Yes, they do.
That everybody loves. I have a drawer full of them, and they're so hard to get rid of.
Exactly.
I can't even get rid of them.
I have a plastic tote full that it's in my will to give to my kids.
Oh,
you know, make a blanket, do something out of them. But Riley said, "Don't throw them away, Dad. Let's save them."
Yeah.
So, okay, they got to go somewhere.
Love that.
Fills my closet.
So the costume contest is coming up while the girls are celebrating, rightfully so, hard-fought battles all weekend. They did so well, and just kudos to them and good luck to them at the schools of their choice. Sarah's got a few more years before she graduates high school, so
unbelievable.
We'll see how that ends up. But we should be back in just a few minutes for the costume contest, and we'll see you guys back here at the Boardwalk for Emerald Coast Volleyball Week men's finals. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we're just waiting on the best crew. Hey, while you guys are up there checking this out, you guys look down here on the court to our beach crew. Herman up on the ladder, Guy, Hall of Famer last night, and of course the ever popular Jen Townsend. They're the hardest working people that have worked here all week, so give them a big hand. You guys went from big courts to little courts to tall nets to little nets. All right, here we go. Squirrel, what are you doing out here? You're not an official. Beat it. Goodbye. All right, if you're not Champagne Volleyball or is Squirrel part of you guys? No. Goodbye, Squirrel. Goodbye. 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 All right, he's almost gone. Almost. Go ahead, Squirrel. Outside. Outside. You an official? Really an official? Okay, step into the corner. Keep your mouth shut. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is our costume contest presented by, let's see the banner, Champagne Volleyball and 901 Volleyball. Where's 901 Volleyball? Where are you guys at? We need some umpires here. You know, committee to decide on who. Champagne Volleyball. Wonderful, wonderful. Just put it over there. Stand over there. So Champagne Volleyball and 901 Volleyball. Do we have a representative from 901? They have sponsored this contest. No, that's a no. And they are going to decide the winners of the costume contest. But as always, I get to overrule. You guys are next. You got up next. Hang loose in the corner. Our first contestants, 901. Oh my God. Knockers and blockers. Knockers and blockers, are you here? Oh, get those those blockers down here. Here they come. The rest of you kind of get close down here to the court. You guys leave a big path for them to come through. So you ladies at the end of the path. There you go. There you go. Here comes the knockers and the blockers. All right, hey boys, it's time for you to come out, or ladies, or whatever. Knockers and blockers. Here we go. Here we go. All right, there's one. Okay. Let's go, you knockers. Like a brave person for this. Okay.
Let's go!
Is there music here? What, do we have music? We didn't know it was a 30-minute setup. Oh, he's got a couple of chairs. Look at the knockers on that guy, would you? Here we go. Yeah, I told you guys to get out of the court. No, I don't participate. I don't. Back off. No, I can't sit down there. Appreciate your offer, but that's just not going to happen. We can get someone to volunteer to sit in this chair. What about you, sir? You want to come right out here? No, I don't either. There we go. Here's a man with not a whole lot of sense. Yeah, that's why I didn't. One of the reasons. Yeah, how you feeling now about helping out? Oh my God. Woo. Yeah, I don't blame you. Thanks for the help. See, I believe your knockers are falling out.
I like that.
Run off. No, come back, knockers. Took you this long to get out here. Come on back. Right over there. Just stand right over there with your knockers. All right, the rest of you knockers over here. Take that chair and move it out of the way. Nice. How'd you get those nipples? Anyway. Just, you know, take it right on over to the side over there and we'll wait for the next one. Oof. Is the next team ready? The next one is Don't Care Bears. Music? Do we have music? Shooters. Gummies. Oh, now we're talking. Smell a little bit like, you got a license for this? Woo! Up, she's out.
The random team we were talking about. I told you.
All right, girls. Here we go. That was it? What happened to the music? Oh, I can't help it. He's cheap. He's cheap DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, Don't Care Bears. Give him a big hand. All right, ladies, right over there. Right over there. Right over there on the other side of the champagne banner. That'd be the east side. There we have it. That away. Whoa. That'll wear me out. Next is Annie's Entourage. They just won Women's A, by the way. Do we have music to start out with? Let's have it. Turn it up a little bit. Oh, Barbie fell down. Get her out of the box. Help her. There she is. Kept her glasses on the whole time. Oh, come on, Barbie. Yeah, help her up. It's been a long tournament. Oh, look out, Barbie. NA's entourage. Ladies, right over there. Right over there by the don't care bears. Finally, I think we have one more, don't we? Okay. Are you guys ready over there? It's Wannabe an Egyptian. Wannabe an Egyptian. Here they are. Man, whose mummy is that? You know where your mummy is? Ladies and gentlemen, Wannabe an Egyptian. All right, let's get all our contestants out here. Judges. Judges, put your heads together. All right, let's get a little crowd approval here. You guys listen to me here. Listen up, listen up. Who likes NA's entourage? How about Don't Care Bears? How about Knockers and Blockers? or maybe want to be an Egyptian? All right, ladies and gentlemen, our judges. Did you guys want to run off the court real quick before I announce it? No, you're fine. All right, here we go. Third place, Don't Care Bears. Second place, don't worry about it. Innie's Entourage. All right, and first place, Wanna Be an Egyptian.
This was rigged! Let me talk to your supervisor!
Hey, you guys. Not yet, not yet.
Gotta be quicker than that.
All right, Corey Seeger, could I have you down here, please, Corey? Corey Seeger. Here he comes. Hey, you guys hold up 1 second. Just hold on 1 second. You guys hold your place, hold your place, hold your place. Corey, bring it on out. Hey, we got one special award. I want you to pay attention, everyone. We got a special award. He couldn't be here today. Come on out, Corey, wherever you are. You guys kind of spread out so the crowd can see. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but there's only one guy that invented volleyball in Louisiana. And he retired this year. And he took on partner, a young guy, Corey Seeger, for a long, long time. And now Bruce has quit, or he's retired. But he also asked me the other day where he could buy some nets for over in Savannah. So we have an award for Bruce, and we're going to give it to him later. It's the Bruce White for Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition of your dedication to the volleyball community. So if you want it, guys, come on out here. If you want to be a part of the picture, take a picture with Corey, and we'll let Bruce know who gets it. You guys, that includes anybody in the crowd that knew Bruce White and knows all he did for volleyball. Anybody who wants to come out and be in the picture, come on. Yep, come on, we got all day, come on. Just come straight on down the chute right here and get in the crowd. If you're from Louisiana, you have had to have played in one of Bruce's leagues or one of his. Get on in there, crowd on in. Men's Open Finals coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Guess who's being trolled the whole game?
Go check the net.
That was bullshit. Bullshit. That was so rigged. Dude. You guys killed it. We're all pissed.
Yo, Todd Taylor, raise your hand. Where you at, Todd Taylor? Father of the Women's Open winners. He's up there. He's tough as it. And I don't see him. All right, off the stage. You two, take your grandfather with you. Todd Taylor. Nope, he's not there. You guys need to keep the steps clear. Here we go, here we go. Men's Open Finals. We got people coming up. Men's Open Finals getting ready to start in just a very few minutes. Woo, what a day it's been. It's going to be Frisco Mo against BB Visions. The sad part about this match is the Rockin' Taco guy said he'd buy the winners a margarita, but nobody's old enough on either of these teams. Oh, you are sure you're old enough? All right, one guy. What, you got anybody on the other team that's old enough to drink here in Florida? One guy. Okay, we got two guys. Two guys that are old enough. But before we start this match, I want to remind you guys, it's all about fun here. It's all about respect. It's not about all in your face. It's all about having a good time. That's what this has been for 30 years that I've been here, and it'll be that way as long as I'm still around. So, get our referees ready to go. We'll get this match started. All right, everybody, we're getting ready to get started. So come on in, get settled in. That blue umbrella on the hill. That blue umbrella that nobody can stand by. Somebody take that umbrella down, please. I don't care who owns it, take it down. That blue one, that tall blue one, we're not going to start playing until it comes down. Yep, that's it, take it down. Nobody even under it. Man, there you go. You take your umbrella down and fold it up. Now 10 more people can watch the match. All right, boys, we're gonna get some serves. Are we ready to play? If you're ready to play, come on and hit the end lines. If you're not in the game, move off the court. Herman, take those 2 folks with you. Herman Knowles. Herman, I can't hear a thing. Knowles, I'm talking. There you go. Thanks, Herman. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I can hit him in the head with something. Yeah, let's go. Hang on 1 second, Corey, you guys. Come on. Here we go, men's BB second place. It's go time. Cody Rico, Raj, you can say your own name. The very own Robert Montgomery and Dustin Freeman. Wave to the crowd, boys. Men's BB second place. Winners, they'll be up soon. Good news is you can still play BB. Here we go, we're ready. Thanks, Corey. You guys take the end lines, we'll introduce the teams, and then we'll get the game started. Well, Corey's in the tradition of, there you go, almost got him. Come on back, boys, back to the back lines, here we go. Hey, you know all that crap talking you do, sir, you can just leave that out this game. Here we go, on this end of the court, BB Visions, Jackson Arnold, Carson Barnes, Aiden Keeter, and I don't see the other guy, but I'm sorry you don't have him listed. So Brian Hogg, I'm sorry. Boy, I thought we were going to have to eliminate you guys for wrong substitute. All right, the far end of the court, Frisco Mo, Caleb Jet Blanchett, Jackson Herbert, Thomas Hirsch, and Marcus Kopke. This is men's open finals, 1 game to 15, side out scoring, no cap.
Welcome back to Emerald Coast Volleyball Week. We are about to see the men's finals in the open bracket of play. It'll be Frisco Mo and Volleyball Visions, VB Visions. I'm joined by
Ken Marshall.
Hi, Ken.
Glad to be here. Where, you know, if you're not here, why are you not here?
Yeah, why aren't you here?
You know, everybody else is here.
It's a beautiful day on the Emerald Coast. We're here at the Boardwalk on Okaloosa Island in Okaloosa County. Big thanks to the island, our major sponsor. We're underway here in the men's final. And Mr. Marshall, you were saying this is, I think there's 2 people on the court total who are over 21.
I think you're right. I think you're right. This is a match of young guns and the future.
Yes, the future of volleyball, which is growing. And especially in the men's game. You were talking earlier in the semifinals about C2 just being such a huge advocate for volleyball and teaching them indoor and outdoor. And a lot of these kids represent them.
They do. All 4, well, 3 of the 4 on the far side of what Frisco Mo have played C2 and are either finished or finishing up. So 17, 17, 18 years old in the men's open finals.
Yeah,
That didn't happen a few years ago.
No, and the women's open too. A lot of young new talent up and coming. They took the women's open. We've just kind of gone back and forth here with side outs. The score seems to be at 0 still. We're old school scoring here at Fudpucker 4-player. The serve hits the net. It's no good, and you have to be serving to score. A little looping towards the line as they send a set outside for the lefty, and that is launched off Brian's platform. Got a piece of it, ended up in the crowd.
Jackson Herbert, just a live arm, just moves the ball around, just got a whip, and that ball got on Brian Hogue very fast.
Brian, a coach.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year.
4C2, I think his team's total 72-2, something like that. I mean, that's obscene.
That is not a coincidence.
No.
It is not by accident that happens. So kudos to him and congratulations. And same year, ends up in the men's open finals at Buds.
We're going to have to create
What
a
a
name
good
for
year.
this, you know, a trifecta or
Yeah.
superfecta, something.
Yeah. Big serve from the German Marcus. I'm not going to try to say his name because it's no good. And that ball just on the other side of one of the banners here.
Caleb Blanchett gets the two-hand set kill. We're going to talk about their hands a lot,
Yeah.
I think. It's we are both amazed at these young kids and how talented they are with this. You know, setting's always been a highly skilled position. 5 of these 8 people can set great. They
Yes.
could be great setters.
Yes. And speaking of setting, a bump set comes off of a tough serve, and Marcus just annihilates another ball out of the middle.
Now there's a change. Marcus did not hit much middle. I think the only reason he did it, he was playing defense.
Yes. Really forced to come in for that set. And right off the money, we're at a 3-0 score. Frisco Mo takes a quick lead on these young kids, all wearing slumps, one of our sponsors.
They're
Volleyball
everywhere.
Visions, wearing the slump shorts. They really are. They're everywhere. They're in the professional game. Marcus with a one-arm dig there. Set coming for Thomas, and what a dig by Brian. And a set off of knees for Aiden. Perfect set, and the lefty scores. Nope, out of bounds. Wow.
Flat ball. I think the wind took that one away from Jackson. And Marcus, the rare dig in the back row.
That lefty just wide there. Marcus with a one-arm dig. It looked like he dove for it. Just got it up perfectly there. Serve coming. They'll serve Thomas. Back set again. Aiden just can't handle it, and Brian's unable to bring it back to the court.
Jackson Herbert just so smooth arm swing. I mean, it looked effortless. Just a nice smooth swing.
And the vertical that these kids have is just like sends them to the moon. I mean, they make it look very easy because of so high. They're so high in the air.
Yes. You know, that team average height is probably 6'5". Marcus comes in at the tall one at 6'8". And the others. Caleb Blanchett, 6'5", 6'4", 6'4".
Yes. Another big swing from Marcus, and he's deceptive too. You know, he cut that ball really across his body, just outside the hand of the blocker.
All right, I'm gonna throw you out there again. You know, is it vision? Is it, well, I just got lucky there, or did they see, well, the block's over here, I'm just gonna chop that ball down?
Yes, and I would venture to guess that for him it's vision because he's a seasoned player. Oh, that ball just out of bounds. That's a quick switch. It's a 5-0 switch. Let's see if Volleyball Visions can get on the good side and make something happen here. The wind is kind of taken a little bit of a turn.
I think it has changed slightly.
Got a little bit of a crosswind here. But I still think that this side closest to us, closest to the commentary booth, is the bad side, if you will.
So Frisco Mo did change to the bad side. They got all 5 on the good.
Oh, and that ball, was that in?
It
yes,
was in.
it was in. So that is an earned point?
We spare no expense here at Fuds. We have a professional referee, second official, and line judges.
Yeah, Corey Seeger is the R1, and that was just a side out, so it will remain 0-5. Marcus struggling with that pass, but a back set to him. Goes middle back, but it's dug by Brian. Ooh, that ball's overpassed.
Ball was moving.
Big pass out of bounds, and Marcus is just making easy work of this middle back. I mean, it's open, and he's taking advantage. No block up on that one.
Okay, so scenario, Marcus, not a good pass. What we call a one pass indoors. Thomas runs in there with hands and puts a perfect setup.
A back
and
set.
he's not really the setter, quote unquote.
No.
That's, again, I said we were going to bring up the hands. There they are.
Yeah. That ball tapes the net, old school rules, so it'll be a quick side out. I think, and you and I chatted about this in the semifinals, that there is such a technique when it comes to setting, and it's gotten more strict, and we've kind of seen some calls made in the semifinals, and we may not see it in the finals, but you can't really look at ball spin anymore.
Nope.
The rules have evolved as the game has evolved. And out here, you're definitely going to hear a gasp from the crowd if there's any spin on a set and they don't like the call not being made. So sometimes the crowd makes the call out here.
I like that idea. I think we give them all a button. And if it's a double, I think we just vote. We just vote on it.
It looks like that will be a side out in favor of Volleyball Visions. I think Marcus might have been in the net on that ball. Oh, well, they're going to chat about it.
They're talking about it. Yeah, nobody's complaining.
Yeah, nobody's
net.
complaining. So it looks like Mike's making a quick announcement.
Uh-oh. I'll be right back.
Oh no!
I'm kidding.
Yeah, it looks like a car is parked in maybe a fire lane or something like that. They're just making an announcement so that they don't get towed.
They're pretty serious about the fire lanes. If you don't get here by 8 or 8:30 Saturday or Sunday, you don't get a good spot.
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah. I'm not sure what happened there.
Did Marcus hit it in the net?
What?
I believe so.
He did?
Vision's on the board.
Wow. Because that ball looked like it cleared the net. But
maybe he got the net.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
maybe
we're
he
at
got
a bad angle there.
Yeah. But he's not going to get it twice. He's not going to make the same mistake twice. He absolutely annihilates that ball.
So where was the blocker there? You got to watch a little closer here. Are they just so worried about Thomas Hurst coming and running the one ball that they both collapsed and didn't come out? So
maybe.
You know what? I said it before. C2 boys have brought the indoor game more to beach volleyball. So if you commit one way, Caleb Blanchett, USC commit as a setter, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah.
And right there, he got an open net for a 6'8" outside there.
For a seasoned 6'8".
A seasoned 6'8". The oldest guy.
Yeah, the oldest guy probably on the court. I'm not sure how old Brian is.
I'm going to venture. I know he's graduated college. He is. He's an assistant coach at LMU right now. I'm going to say 24, 25.
Yeah. So you can't leave an open net for the oldest seasoned volleyball player on the court. Oh, and
There's
Brian.
another one.
Brian tries to tip that ball over. It's a tight pass. Just not able to clear the net. And that makes it 6-1 for Frisco Mo. Getting the music a little bit more involved here. The crowd involved. Crowd's pretty quiet right now. I think that they might have been expecting to see some Olympians in the finals.
No doubt.
Jake Gibb and Phil Dahlhauser and Sean Rosenthal, they were on a team this morning with Judd Smith and Matt Rivest, and they got knocked out early. Very talented serving team, really served them off the court. But Jake and Phil, and bringing a big crowd here because everybody kind of wanted to see them compete, got a good show last night. They were the last match of the day.
Yes, there were just as many people to watch that pool play match that there is for some of the tournament games.
Yeah, trouble for that ball. Volleyball Visions has a free ball. Thomas went up with one arm on the block and managed to touch just enough of it, and an execution on the side of Frisco Mo. Unorthodox play for the win.
18 years old.
Just threw a fist arm up there. Just like, let me see if I could make use of this.
He's deceptively, I think he's 6'4", but deceptively quick off the ground and can literally, if there is an antenna, he would be at the top of the antenna.
Yes, and he gets an ace.
Just an ace.
He's firing up the crowd.
7-1 for Frisco Mo.
Just settled for that myself. 7
Thomas, also known as Fedora Guy. He has his trademark
Always
Fedora. Always play when I
Where
first
does that
saw him
come
down
from?
here. You know, I asked him that, and it wasn't really a plan.
That way.
It wasn't really a plan. It was, hey, I like this hat. Just wore it out here. I wanted to wear something, and it just happened.
Hey.
And I talked to his dad, David, and he's like, yeah, that first one's kind of gnarly right now. It's about done. So he's gone with some lighter ones, breathable, shall we say.
Yeah.
But they won't stay on. So we had yesterday we were doing a Fedora watch. So about almost every time he jumped and hit, it just went flying off. So the first one stayed on.
Have that.
Can't have that.
Can't have that.
Can't have that. That's just
Not in the middle of the
wrong.
play. And he's known for that now. That's his staple.
Last night he questioned whether he should wear the fedora to the players' party. So his girlfriend said yes.
Nobody would recognize him.
And nobody. That's exactly right. I mean, if he didn't, he would blend in, and you don't want to blend in here.
No, you can't blend in here. Not at Emerald Coast Volleyball Week. We are live thanks to Atmosphere TV. Free streaming TV made for business. You can find out more about this incredible sponsor at atmosphere.tv. That ball is out of bounds.
That was a 31
set
to Mark, or to Caleb Blanchett, to Thomas Hurst, who went flying up there.
The athleticism of these kids is just second to none. And, you know, we talked earlier about their height, and you wouldn't be able to tell. They move so gracefully and so smooth, and like they have such like amazing verticals on top of that height, which makes it even more hard to beat them. And that's why they're here.
They're a combination of indoor players, beach players. Again, C2, we mentioned that again. They do beach and they do indoor, and I think it's the perfect complement to each type of game.
It's like he doesn't even have a block up there.
He just went
he is up above those hands. It's not even fair. Did they double block him? I think they did. Was that a double block?
I think it was.
Wow.
Jackson committed. I think he's going to GW, I believe.
Nice.
Caleb Blanchett, USC. Thomas Hurst, gap year. Not sure what he's doing at this point. I think he was hoping men's beach volleyball would, NCAA would happen. It did not.
Yeah. It's tough. And you know, the men's side of the game is, and the women's is growing. I'm sure a lot of schools still consider Title IX. You gotta make sure that you've got an even amount of sports for each, both men and women. Marcus just absolutely bombs a ball and causes the overpass, and it's quick work. They made quick work of that.
All right, I'm going to throw this out there. Who in their right mind would take the first ball, a high overpass with their hands on the beach?
Somebody with a lot of confidence.
Exactly.
A lot of hand confidence.
Unbelievable skill and technique involved with, and again, 18.
Yeah.
You're seeing the game evolve before our very eyes. This is what this is going to be. Just flash forward 5 years from now.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of height and a lot of athleticism, even more than now.
Faster pace, jump setting, all of it. As Brian comes in to set that ball, gives it right to Marcus. And they'll shoot a 32 out, and that's just out of bounds. A rare error for Thomas.
The big guy, Marcus, making his mark defensively.
Yeah, I think, I don't think he had to move much for that.
No, that's true. Still a dig.
Just put your platform out there.
We have drone footage going on too, that's a really cool, nice addition for the last 2-3 years.
Pass. What I call that is a selfish pass.
Set me pass.
It's a set me pass. Like forcing you all the way over in front of me, so you got to put it right up and down.
Yep.
He executes well. The score remains 9-1 as Thomas heads back to the service line. His fedora
intact.
Let's
see if it comes off here.
Head.
No big jump serve.
Aiden, tough pass there, and he'll go sideline to sideline, and it's Doug. Marcus just off balance and just veteran play.
And there's your third set of hands.
When in a fiddle, go deep middle.
I love it. Jackson Herbert pulling out the forks.
Wow.
Perfect.
All of them can pass, set, and hit. It's absolutely astounding.
Complete players.
That's 10-1 for Frisco Mo. Poke set from Brian. Ball's cut. Quick set. Straight down from Thomas. There is some creative volleyball happening.
What have they not tried yet? Can we come up with something they haven't even tried yet? A bump one. Off a dig in transition.
Yeah.
This is just amazing. You're gonna see these names: Jackson Herbert, Caleb Blanchett at USC. Remarkable.
Marcus not able to handle that one out of the middle from Aiden. It was a sharp cut right at his head.
And there was no blocker.
And there was Marcus peeled. And he's like, don't peel on me. Puts it right on his forehead. Unable to handle it, but the damage is done. They earn another one, making it 1-11. So Volleyball Vision's back, trying to make some game happen here. Back set from Thomas to Marcus. Oh my gosh.
There's the crowd.
Holy mackerel. Tough serve, really tough serve.
Yes.
Thomas had to set that ball from right about middle back, but it was a perfect set from Marcus to crank one down the line. Nobody even within any.
This is what we call a mismatch.
Yeah, I'll say. Them trying to get some sort of block working. And doesn't work. Marcus tools the block out of bounds. That's 12-1.
Some sort of moral victory there. At least you blocked the ball.
Yeah.
I don't think 12-1. You know, side out volleyball, anything can happen. But boy, you're digging a hole.
Yeah. Turn down the line, easy dig.
Wow.
That set is shoveled. Marcus able to put it in play. Oops. We had a little bit of a crash behind us.
What? 13-1?
13-1.
Timeout.
Timeout for Volleyball Visions.
They are putting on a show, Frisco Mo.
They are. They're making quick work of this men's final matchup here at Emerald Coast Volleyball Week. The Fudpucker 4-player. We're at the Boardwalk on Okaloosa Island. The Boardwalk offers dining and shopping and welcome sandy toes and salty swimsuits. No t-shirt required, as long as you're in a bathing suit. Bring your family down and make it a date. Rockin' Tacos is here. Al's Beach Club is here. Man, it's and there's a crowd. There is a crowd. And what a beautiful day for it. You know, we make jokes sometimes at Fuds. We'll bring you all sorts of weather. If you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes because it'll change. But this whole week has just been absolutely perfect for volleyball.
You can't ask for any better. The whole event, and it's not just one tournament. Like you say, it's Emerald Coast Volleyball Week. Set your calendar. Why are you not here?
Yeah, if you love volleyball, you love watching volleyball, you have a friend who likes volleyball, get down here.
Bring the family.
And just make a trip of it. There's so many, we were talking earlier, there's so many people who come from all over the country. Cincinnati, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, all over to come to this. And it's Mike, they made an announcement between the men's and women's finals. Mike has been doing this 30 years. 30 years. This is his 30th year. cannot say enough nice things. I've been coming to this tournament since 2009.
Here we go, back to the
And
action.
just absolutely love it. Love seeing the people that I love, spending time.
Hey, man,
And
who's
it's not,
smoking that
yes,
big
making
old
it to the
ganja?
finals is awesome, and there's
Some
nothing
boys
like
have
it.
weed.
Nothing like winning. Nobody can take that away from you once you've won a Fudpuckers 4-man. But it's not why you come here. You come here for the family, you come here for your friends, and to have fun and play volleyball, and it's a fantastic event. So if you haven't been, come on down. We encourage you to get here. Frisco Mo making quick work of Volleyball Visions in this men's final. It's 13-1. They're 2 points away from a men's open win at Emerald Coast Volleyball Week.
And this will be, if they do continue on, this will be all of their first championship in men's open. They did win men's A couple of years ago. Was here for that and started turning some heads then. And I believe that, I could be wrong, but I think this is going to be their first.
Yeah. Brian sets the outside. Wow, great angle shot. He looked like everything on his body looked like he was going line, and he just thumbed down that ball in the hard angle.
Athleticism. And his head was over the net at this point. It's just, what do I want to do here?
Yeah. Quick thanks to our sponsors, Be Fresh Gear, Slonks, Valis, The Volley Life, and Sisu Swimwear. We appreciate you guys. Our tents are out. Go check out some of the gear. It's so cool, and I love how we're going backwards in the fashion world. There's so many retro, like,
yes,
80s colors. I just love seeing that on the beach.
There's some tie-dye over there at,
Yeah.
Volleyball Life, Volley Life.
Yes. Aiden, a quick set out of the middle off from Brian, and it's a kill. And they're hanging in there. They're hanging in there.
Is, you know, how about just the beach life, the beach vibe,
Yeah.
the feel? That's what these clothes bring out. It's just so casual and relaxed.
Pokey coming. Aiden got that ball up. Wow. Brian coming in. Middle back. Easily dug by Thomas. Thomas swings. It's trouble, but they make work of it. Marcus unable to handle that
What
big.
about some hustle right there?
They earn a point.
They got a point, a rare point.
It's been a while,
It has.
but it happened, and that's a switch.
Right out, 2-13.
So it's 2-13. Aiden's like, come on, fans, we need you.
You can hear the fans. They're like, come on, show us something.
Yeah.
Give us something
Give us a show.
to get loud about.
Yeah. He'll be back to serve. Serves deep to Thomas. They will go outside to Marcus, who has to work outside in. Pokes that ball to the deep corner. Brian's there. Oof. Big block from Marcus. Big block.
Side up, 13-2.
That was,
German is not letting these kids have anything for free.
you know, I want to throw a German connotation out there or something. It was the Berlin Wall, something, you know.
Yes.
Oh, mercy. He is.
Yes. He's
is
no mercy.
Large and in charge.
Topspin serve coming from him.
Nothing
into
was
the
getting
net.
past that guy.
Yeah, no. What do you think his wingspan
And we gets
is?
boos from the crowd.
Yeah. Boo.
You're up 13-2 and you
Stop
get
serving into
booed.
the net.
I shouldn't have looked away.
They say he's 6'8". I don't know if that's true, but he is. I've stood next to him. He is a large human. I would guess at least 7-foot wingspan.
Saying it lightly.
Yeah.
Nice turn down the line there.
And watching Phil, you know, we got to watch Phil up close. Phil's arm, he's 6'9", and
I'm pretty
Phil's
sure his
wingspan's just
hands go down to his knees.
outlandish.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You couple that, yes, that's God-given, but you couple that with the skill that he's acquired over the years. That's when you get the Olympian. That's when you get the special.
I think the crowd is demanding a sky ball from
they
Thomas.
did.
And that
the
is
wind
out
took
of
it.
bounds. Took it way out of bounds.
Judd caught him that serve.
Oh, now he's getting booed. He gave you what you wanted.
It's like we're watching the Eagles football. They threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
Yes,
Come on
they
now. It's, as long as there's no sand throwing here, we're
Yeah,
good.
the Buffalo Bills were throwing snowballs during their game. Referees had to stop the game and scold the crowd. They want another free ball.
Yes,
And it looks like they're going to get it.
Can he do it?
But
Well, of course they can. They
he
can do
execute?
anything. Oh, that's in. It's cutting back. It's in.
Oh! Oh, it's a point! It's a point, 14-2.
He played the wind
The sky ball.
perfectly.
The sky ball earns them
14-2.
possible game point here for Frisco Mo. Sky ball coming, and that ball's in too.
Oh, he was out.
Oof. Aiden, quick out of the middle. Yep.
Right out.
Easy work for Aiden. I think he's got the most kills on that team over there. Just working
so.
that middle quick set and just hitting middle back because he's splitting the defense. So that brings it back to Brian for Volleyball Visions to see how much longer they can survive a 2-14 deficit. Quick back set coming for Thomas. Wow.
It's just what can we come up with next and still succeed. You know, usually you try to get cute, bad things happen.
Creative volleyball tactics.
No
See
doubt.
what we can do.
Caleb Blanchett now, you know he's doing it.
Oh yeah.
He's loving this.
Free ball coming. Yep, that ball's in.
That ball's in.
Aiden's taking it. Quick
And he
set
hits a
coming.
one ball, I love it.
And he hits the one ball. Thomas is there, but that ball's out. Aiden is really keeping this team alive right now on his shoulders, the second shortest person on the court. Probably has the most kills on that far side.
He is. He's holding them together, what little is left, I believe. But,
And he's going to sky ball. He's like, you want a sky ball? I'm going to show you a freaking sky ball.
Oh, that one's gone.
It might come back. It might. Nope. Wow, it was closer than I thought it was going to
be. You are right. I thought that was way over in the next court. It came back.
Tried to play the wind there. No dice.
I'm more of the floater sky ball myself. Because I can't do what they're doing. I'll just admit that.
Marcus is going with the
German
sky ball. That ball's way out. No chance on that one.
At least we've got a little fan interaction here. At 14-2, you start looking for something.
Yeah, and they want to have fun. And I think that the other side's like, they know they want to have fun too. But I think he's like, nope, I'm not doing the sky ball. I want to earn another point here. Back set to Jackson. Oof. Yikes.
Everything Frisco Mo is doing is working.
It is.
You know, what can they not do?
Yes. And I think they're working the sideline to sideline thing and making smart plays. They haven't made a whole lot of errors. Not a lot of hitting errors here. Big sky ball coming.
They took it.
That ball's out. Wow, the wind took that one. That was a high ball.
It went out of our vision in the middle of the court and landed 10 feet out to our right.
Watching this seagull fly above the court.
That seagull's in trouble.
He's like all over the place.
Clear.
Oh, that might come back. That might come back.
Oh, he played it.
Yep, that ball's up. Aiden to the deep corner. That ball's in. Thomas is going to set the outside. Roll shot coming. Aiden ate that up. Brian just enough to get it over with the bumps. Marcus will swing deep middle. Brian's got it. He got some volleyball going on. Oh, Thomas with the juke.
Gonna have to talk to that boy about that.
Adding insult to injury there.
You know, VB Visions, they get it, but I'm still gonna play hard. I'm just gonna make it look good and play the only way they know how to play.
Yeah, and that sky ball goes way out of bounds. No chance for that one. VB Visions, and you gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it. If you're not having fun, you're not playing well.
Correct.
You can't take this game too seriously to the point where it puts you in a place where you can't make plays. And they're starting to have fun. Big block there. Wow. See, starting to have fun a little bit.
I think there was more of a sigh of relief, like finally I did something right.
Another point on the board for VB Visions, 3-14.
You know, just quietly go about your job here.
Yeah. Another back set coming. Somebody's in the net.
I like a smart set. Again, young kids, but smart. Go right back to that guy that got blocked. And I think Jackson is not going to let that happen again.
So they're asking for a sky ball. And I think he's going to grant it to him again. This is possible game point for Frisco Mo. And that sky ball is going to be in.
No,
it's gone. Wow. Just the wind just takes
enough wind. You literally have to aim at the opposite sideline to keep it in, as high as this ball is.
Yes. VB Vision staying alive here. He's gonna skyball. Aiden is like, I want to party. Oh no, tricky.
He faked him.
He faked him out. Back set, shot coming. Brian's able to get it out of the net, but just not enough for Aiden to be able to scoop it over. Almost tricked him there with the little sneak
I like
serve.
it. And even got a little ooh from the crowd there.
Yeah. Marcus gonna try the sky ball. He's gonna do what you said. Start on the left side of the court.
Oh no, that's
see if he can
way
work
out.
the wind, but they're still not working that left side.
No.
They need to aim for the left side, work the angles.
You know, this is when we need St. John Smith to give us some skill work on sky ball.
Yes.
Because I mean, it's got to go inside pole to pole.
Yes.
So maybe how about just don't do it? That might be the best skill yet.
Big side out here coming. Brian able to get that ball up. Aiden to pair it. They'll cut again. Another great defensive play by Brian. And that is inbounds, blocked.
Wow.
He ended up on the ground after he blocked that ball.
He did.
I don't know how that happened. Flew in there out of nowhere. And another match point for Frisco Mo. Will they skyball again? Yes, they will. Oh, bless it. Wow. Oh. Thomas, I don't think he got a hold of that one. I don't think that one had the distance there. Serve coming from VB Visions. Set happening. Line shot
Net.
is dug, but it looks like a net violation. So another match point. We could do this all day.
We could, and it's turning into that.
I think we might have a real serve coming. They're like, we want to finish it here.
Yep.
We want to be done.
Time to celebrate.
Great cut shot. Wow. Wow. That's the first kill I think he's got in this game. He's really struggled. But that's a great cut shot from the right side for VB Visions.
VB Visions, hang in there. Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things have happened.
I can't name any, but
Thomas with a quick set. That's dug by Aiden. Chip shot coming. Marcus handles it overhead. Oh, off the pole. Unfortunately, that is out of bounds. No antennas, but if it hits the pole.
Pulls out. That pole is the antenna, right?
Yes.
Old school rules. So how many game points, championship points have they staved off? At least, I'd say 8 or 10, yes.
Yeah. Great pass. Set coming.
There it is.
There it is. That will do it. That will do it. It was not very climactic, but Frisco Mo earns.
They came out solid from the start, took an early lead, never looked back. The level of play here is just phenomenal.
Yes.
Kudos to Volleyball Visions as well. You made it to the finals of Spring Fuds, and that's nothing to sneeze at.
No, that is a long road and a long day, long yes, 2 days. And actually, we're ending kind of early. 3:45 is pretty early for Fuds to be ending. I appreciate you commentating with me. My name is Corey Dobridnia. Mike Minnick asked us to step in and call the games, and happy to do it. Love this sport, love this tournament.
We love volleyball.
We love volleyball.
I think that's, it's a lifestyle, especially the beach scene. So I had a great time talking volleyball. Thank you.
Yeah, and congratulations to Riley for making it to the finals. Her boyfriend winning a final.
Thomas and Riley.
And
pretty good finish.
Yeah, I'd say that's a win.
Yes.
As they work the champagne.
And of course, Marcus is the only one eligible to partake, but At least you can spray it. So
Yeah.
that's 2 Open Championship wins for Caleb Blanchett. Caleb and Riley Marshall won the Co-Ed Open doubles on Wednesday, and then he comes back and wins the big one.
Yeah.
Open fours.
And this is the big tournament here. We're happy that you guys have tuned in with us. Emerald Coast Volleyball Week coming to a close. Until next time, we will see you guys
Fall.
in October.
Make your plans, get here. Why are you not here?
We'll see you then.